What is going on, everybody? I got my coffee, and we are ready to go face off with Ketheric Thorm, whatever we deal with down here. So it's gonna be a hell of a fight.
It senses something down there. Something big.
You do have quite the army to bring down here. So much for a small group like Chihiro wanted, huh? The zombies might be a bad idea in this fight, but only one way to find out. We got our tentacle healthcare all squared up.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Only way is forward.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes, with cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I've played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
Well, we did follow.
Distractions have been yours, Ketheric. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge, but you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
He's not actually undying anymore.
Sings to my sinews again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketheric, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon.
Gortash is the one who sold Karlek.
The edict.
Zariel.
The lash of Thorm!
And there's the Elder Brain. And they're invoking the names of all the relevant gods. Baal, Bane, and we already know Thorm is Myrkul.
The Testament of Myrkul!
An Elder Brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
And we didn't get here in time to stop him from being tadpoled.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
Quite the plan.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur Prepare the way!
Based on what they were saying, they're only throwing themselves at Baldur's Gate to be cannon fodder so Gotash can look like a hero. I'm sure Thorm will somehow make it out alive. Unless they're just planning on betraying him, but it seems like they need his gem power.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
I'm here to snuff out this whole evil plot, and you along with it.
Finer champions than you have tried and failed.
You don't know me very well.
But perhaps they lacked the fear that drives you. Your freedom hanging in the balance. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Myrkul gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Myrkul I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
You're planning on betraying your allies?
Yes. Join the army of the dead, true soul. Witness Lord Myrkul's glory.
No, thank you. I think I'll pass.
Ketheric is invincible so long as Night Song is rotting in his cage.
Night Song is trapped in Ketheric's soul cage, but she can be freed from it by using the help action on her. Okay. So this mind flayer is going to be a problem, I already know that. The mind flayer needs to go as fast as possible.
Into battle.
Let's have you wild shape. Where's your Alba? Having her open with this is going to be good because we can distract.
Let's end this.
Let's. Shadow, I want you to move up as much as you can.
Still breathing, despite
But lots of focus on that mind flayer. Yeah, we did kind of sacrifice our elemental there, but... Gotta get everybody up into position now. Why not?
Have you not learned? I am beyond death.
I'm sure you think that. That is why this asshole is the priority. by. Ah, he doesn't get to die this turn, but soon. You know, Charmed just really isn't gonna work for me. What are you gonna do?
Focus your attack, soldiers.
Quite the commander. Alright. Let's try and get this ass dead. We needed to hit that. There are a few things we want. We want to get her up and running. We need to get this thing out of here.
First step is the hardest.
It's fine. Welcome back to the fight, Aelin. You are no longer charmed, which is beautiful. Start getting everybody into the positions they need to be in.
Back in your cage.
That's okay. Get it done for me, Aelin.
I need healing. Be done.
Let's just jump up on him. Critical miss is a little unfortunate. Back-to-back critical miss, huh?
Act fast. Take you.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Alright. Okay, he can't deal with Moonbeam. Well, he can, but his bullshit doesn't work as good on Moonbeam. You're very close to having a very bad day, Ketheric. Sorry about that. Gather the squad. fine. That's not so fine.
Focus your attack, soldiers.
Come on, please. Ay, ay, ay. I don't think they have a way to gap close the way that I want without getting hit by the moonbeam, so... Scared of that. Aelin, introduce yourself. Good. He's okay. You're gonna kill yourselves to the moonbeam. Yeah, that's fine. It is what it is. I figured that was gonna be the outcome of that. Get this asshole out of our backline. Oh, Astarion, you're gonna do it too, aren't you? Okay, so now that I almost slaughtered my entire party with my moonbeam, let's get you back into owlbear form. Get you a fresh health pool.
What should I do?
Heal yourself. You're looking way lower than I want you to look.
On the move.
You can get him with this. You get him with this. Okay, let's do this.
All that matters.
Get that out of the way so my companions can actually gap close. Do we have any health? That's good.
You made a grave mistake.
Got to keep fighting. Onward.
They're all just gonna have to take a little damage to this fire, but they need to get up, so...
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal.
Let's test your theory.
Myrkul, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours.
Oh boy. Well?
Oh dear.
You're telling me. Did you have Find a God on your bingo card, Astarion? Jesus. Oh boy. 390, huh? And most of my companions are already up shit creek without a paddle.
Now you wear a face to match your soul,
We do without the critical misses here, Aelin. You shove my companion out of harm's way. Well, I do actually kind of appreciate that, thanks.
I won't give in.
First things first. Let's just set the moonbeam on his ass. Do what we can for Shadow.
Concentrate.
You do what you can for Astarion. And let's just hope we can weather the next turn, because if we can't, we're gonna have a bad day. The big AoE is absurd. Alright, here's the deal. We obviously can't stand up on this platform anymore. That's death. So instead...
Red in tooth and claw.
I would actually love to... find a better way to deal with this. Get your health back up. Well, you're bone chilled, you can't. Right. I don't know what this does. So.
On my way.
Just try and do something about the necromites.
Blood comes easy these days.
We're already focused on moonbeams, so. For lack of knowing what else to do here, guess we're just gonna try and weather the storm again. Yeah, the big swipe on the whole upper platform is very obnoxious. Especially considering I put all my companions up there at the start, forgetting about that mechanic. What is he? Is around half. Them coming down here is good, actually. Alright. Let's try and get some of this undead filth taken care of.
For the fallen.
You have no more wild charges. I don't even know what to do with you, Jahira.
Can't afford to let up.
%30 chance to hit this. Well, it worked. It just toasted all the battlefield. It's gonna give us a second.
Nothing important is ever easy.
My moonbeam is still on him. Let's get rid of that.
With haste.
One life to my life. Sustain.
That's good. Aelin, do you want to get up? You eat your skeletons to heal, okay.
You still have time to surrender. Not pinned down just yet.
Need to stay focused.
Let's just try and pull something out.
This is worth the cost.
You need to die regardless of everything. Really? Yeah, that chunky, huh? Die. Come on, Aelin, get your ass up. Critical hit for 0, wow.
No matter what you heard.
missed. Okay.
Strike hard, strike fast.
Never a dull moment.
Then I'm gonna switch my priorities here. We're gonna try and let all of our moonbeams do a lot of the heavy lifting here. You're gonna heal if we let you get the... Did you miss? We need to kill this. I would have loved to have done damage this round, but I can't. We gotta stop him from healing. Another moonbeam, bitch.
Ready. Let's do this.
Nothing will stand in my way. Take you.
It's okay, it's not the end of the world. So they all want to get to him to heal him. That's what they're doing because he's low. Yeah, unless we kill him next turn, that's all going to be a big problem, so...
Always the same old song.
I think her moonbeam is still on him, but let's just move it and reapply the damage.
I'm ready.
Fuck, okay.
Take you.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Will be well.
Did you just pull me all up to this? Heal from that, right? Yeah. Alright, so basically, if he doesn't die now, we're dead. That's the upshot of this.
War is an old woman's game.
Because we're all up here. Okay, I was hoping that would get her up. It didn't.
Where do I go from here?
I'm also entangled, huh? Alright, this might be the end of our journey. He has 2 health. He has 2 health.
Not going to last much longer.
His bullshit friends are gonna heal him too, and he has 2 health. That sucks.
Can't give up.
Ay ay ay. And Jahira up. Bone shield doesn't work.
Can't even catch my breath.
We got it. Right on time. Talk about cutting it close. Well, that's Myrkul on Tactician.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master.
No, your god is its master, and I just banished him back to the Shadow Realm, so...
Hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done.
I know a little.
Isabel.
The villain is the wretch! Together, we have crushed him, brain and body.
You make quite the impression.
Now, we pick our way toward our fates, unleashed.
You have my sword. My fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
The chosen of Myrkul is dead. Permanently this time.
Ketheric's never
Keep going a little longer.
It's in his armor. Take it.
Good lord, that was tough. I can't believe how closely we skated by that. Yeah, I totally forgot that when you fight Myrkul, you can't stand up on this ledge without getting dropped like a bad habit.
The body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. Now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the elder brain you saw.
How is it you're able to leave the astral prism now?
The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an elder brain, to subdue it, our enemies are formidable. A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With the brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
What are these stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasites, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Ketheric transformed during the fight. What was that?
I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Myrkul, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat.
That's
Ketheric
right.
was Myrkul's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it's most likely she follows Baal, the god of murder. Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the dead three.
Chosen of the Dead 3.
Bane, Baal, and Myrkul. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy, but working
We just found that out.
and controlling an elder brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
Well, it's the Dead 2 now. What do we do now?
We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an elder brain brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance to strike comes, you must take it. For there may only be one chance.
Ketheric's Warhammer. Look at that. We'll give that to Lae'zel. That's going to camp. That's going to Shadowheart. And the Reaper's Embrace heavy armor, I guess, is also going to Shadowheart for lack of anything else that I know what to do with it. I love you. Love from Iz. So he kept a letter from his daughter that said she loved him.
And these things have stayed interesting.
He's still a piece of shit.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
So here we have Invitation to Gortash, the Grand Design, the Absolute, invasion plans for the Sword Coast, and an amulet of the Absolute. Let's see how he invited Lord Gortash. Lord Gortash, the Committee of Concerned Patriarchs would like to extend an invitation to a formal meeting at the High Hall to discuss plans, short and long term, for the economic livelihood of Baldur's Gate. Tuesday the 12th, noon. A luncheon will be served. May we presume your attendance? It's the Grand Design. Well, all that being said and done, I still can't believe how much we skated by with a hair right there. I think we deserve a save after that performance.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Let's go back to the surface. I suppose it's time to see how all that turned out.
It's like
There are important matters to discuss.
Can you?
What would that thought, would you?
I won't have a word.
without him.
Aelin! Isabel. My love. You were dead. I saw your body.
I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer.
I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
I will be. And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
Not sure how many hundreds of years it's been, but I'm sure they got a lot of catching up to do.
There you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Absolutely. You'd be most welcome.
We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
She basically said, no, you must leave. Let us fuck.
Be gone. I must admire Isabel's fulsome beauty away from prying eyes.
That's fair.
Sorry.
You're totally fine. I think it's funny. I think that's an apt response, to be honest. What are your thoughts on this, Halson?
Nathaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him.
I'm glad I could help.
I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner.
So when will the curse actually be lifted?
I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready.
Sounds good.
I'm glad that's still the case.
A curse lifted. The dead three allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
No. These abominations are soulless, surely.
Correct. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
Of course. You seem to know a lot about the Dead Three.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Myrkul, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one, and as three.
The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Shouldn't the gods be doing something about the other gods? Instead of leaving it up to me. Alright. So, with all of this cleared up, the road to Baldur's Gate is where we need to go, but I think perhaps we'll dip into camp. We sure as shit earned a long rest. Well?
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure, we're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
The Absolute's cult has Raven Guard. Where will they take him?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist, and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
What do you know about Gortash and Orin?
Orin? I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
It's very likely. Oh wait, right.
Shadows are lifted.
Mizora said you can say what led to your pact and exile. It's time I know the whole truth.
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
Not my soul. I wouldn't give up my soul if that's what you're getting at.
It is. And I did. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
The cult of the dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
The court of the dragon infiltrated Baldur's Gate. To what end?
To conjure the Dragon Queen and lay waste to Baldur's Gate. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
Brave and heroic, but foolish. Surely Mizora doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
It was brave. It was stupid, But it was brave.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
Is that how you lost your eye in the battle with the cult of the dragon?
It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
That'll do with him for now. We have Karlak over there, but no doubt she just wants to pop off about Gortash. We do have Aelin over yonder. But I think this episode's been running a little long already, so we'll likely leave all this stuff for another time. Does sound like a pretty good option, so yeah, let's do that. I'll wrap it up here. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, there is of course a tip link in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you soon with more Baldur's Gate 3. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.